So, good evening. Welcome back to another show. Tonight, I'm going to do my usual press conference reaction, and so to be a little late and neat because I've got to do things with my mum, and I've got a live show at 8 o'clock and neat. And yeah, if you do like my video, can you please subscribe and also stick a like on my videos, subscribe if you're new, and if you're a first-time watcher, welcome to my show. And yeah, it's been a busy day for me at work today, but I've got to finish it 3 o'clock, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I've done it and went to the gym, had to work out and had to get myself right. So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. So it's been a good day, and just now I'm at home. So got a bit of light as well. I got to buy new tripods very soon. I need to buy that, and got my wages yesterday. And yeah, money goes down quick, doesn't it? It really grows very, 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 very quickly. So yeah, so like I said, stick a like on the video and also consider subscribing to my channel. I got 620 people, which I think is great. Yay! Which is fantastic. So thank you very, very much for that. And it's going to be doing my press conference reaction, as you well know. I mean, Steve Bruce haven't really said that much today, so don't know why, but it's probably having it easy as usual. So there we have it. And do you think I should get that bigger? Do you think? I don't know if I'm going to get that bigger at all whatsoever. Sort of things. That's going to be real tough. I'll try to zoom this, but if people can read that, absolutely fantastic. Well done. So the first one I've got on Steve Bruce, he's asked the questions today about tomorrow's game against West Ham United at St James's Park. He was asked about Wilson and St Maximin, and he said Wilson and Max trained our week, so they're both okay. They both have muscle injuries, and they're the most difficult to manage because they're both around explosive pace and power. There's a decision to be made. I'll tell you something, Steve. We're going to win this game tomorrow. It's best to play them off from the start because we need to change things up. Joe Linton doesn't score goals. Dwight Gale doesn't score goals. We need something a bit different. We need to bit of creativity there and to score the goals as well. And hopefully we're able to win the game because playing against a very good West Ham team who's been a surprise package this season. Wow, they're having a fantastic season. So if we're going to win this game, we have to rely on ASM and Callum Wilson. If they hit it off or will last the full 90 minutes, then they've got as good a chance of winning the game. But our midfield worries it. Still, John Joe Shelby is going to play tomorrow's captain. Me personally, I would have him dropped. Bringing Joe Willock for a bit of energy and pace in the midfield. Keep Sean Longstaff in there, yeah? And hopefully, we might just win the game. So, on Federico Fernandez, he's asked about him. He said, the one thing about Fede, he's a great pro. He's always the first in the gym. He's immaculate in his preparation. It didn't surprise us. He did so well and needed him at Burnley. I was delighted for him. He had a very good game, to be fair. I really thought he did. I mean, second half, he defended for his life. He defends so well. I think he's a decent player. What's he, 32, 33? He still got it. For me, he's worth every single penny of the $6 million that's being paid by Rafa Benitez, who got him the last day of the transfer window. And we should have had him a couple of years ago because he's so reliant. He is so defensive and absolutely solid at the back. And he reads the game so well. Steve Bruce on Ryan Fraser. Surprise, surprise, surprise. He said Ryan's not fit. He's got a groin problem that he picked up while he was in Scotland. It's been frustrating for him, and we never really gotten up to speed. It's been stop-start, and we've not seen the best of him with the problems he has had. Wow. I don't know why he's come on to say that, because when he played for Scotland, he scored for Scotland, and he scored for Scotland again, right? And I think he played 490. If someone corrects us on that, yeah? If I'm wrong, please correct us on that. But at the end of the day, right, I'm not being funny, but he's the one that's going to come and make a difference for Newcastle. And he's been very, very disappointing for us. I mean, to me, he doesn't want to be at Newcastle United because his attitude is so wrong. If you look at the game against Sheffield United, for me, I just don't think he was that great. I mean, he didn't hardly been in the game. He just couldn't wait to get off the pitch. He showed no passion. He showed absolutely nothing. I still want to see the best of Ryan Fraser. I really do. Hopefully next season, if we stay up, I hope we see the real Ryan Fraser. Because at the minute, I'll drop him a 0 out of 10 on my end of season ratings at this moment in time. Because his attitude is not there. His application is not there. I don't believe that Steve Bruce has got a groin injury. There's something up at the club, something wrong with him. Because somebody in the comment sections down below and tell us what went wrong with him. So I'm going to go on to the comments. I said, Thomas, evening John, evening Thomas, hope you're okay. Layla, she's got a few messages there. Well, you forced on Souček. He has been a revelation for West Ham. He cost £60 million. He is 6'4". He is such a unit. And, you know, he's a key player for West Ham. He's got some important goals and set pieces. And he gets up, he times his run perfection, checks if he's offside. I spoke to a West Ham fan yesterday, and he was absolutely amazing. I could chat to him all day long about the football. So, yeah, top player, £60 million, hit the ground running. The same cannot be said of our Newcastle number 9. So, like I said, just imagine Fulham beat Arsenal, and we don't win tomorrow, we'd be in real trouble again. Just imagine the midfield of Needy, Souček, and Fabinho. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I'd take the midfield all day long in the midfield. Antonio or Callum Wilson? For me, Wilson, but Antonio would be fantastic in my team. If I did a combined 11, they'll both be my combined 11. No question about that. I can see Newcastle winning tomorrow. For me, personally, I think it's going to be a draw tomorrow because if we get a draw, I'll be happy with that 100%. So that would be both of us enough in our fight to get relegation. So Steve Bruce talked about tomorrow's game. He goes, we need to get the levels that we were last time at St James's Park against Spurs, where we played arguably the best we've had all season. If we get a result, go 9 points clear before the other teams, it would give everyone a lift. And it would everyone a lift? It would give everybody a lift. Get it right, Steve. So, yeah, I mean, you got West Brom won their last 2 games, scoring 8 goals. And they're fighting for relegation. They really are having a real go trying to beat the drop. And they left it way too late. But they still got tough run-ins. They got to play Leicester away. They got to play Liverpool home, I think. And I think they've got to play Man U. I could be wrong on that. They definitely got to play Leeds away. I know that's a fact. So we'll just have to see what happens on that one. So just see what else this clown's been saying about Newcastle. He's talking about Jamal Lascelles, and he was asked about Jamal and Fabian. He said Jamal's frustrated as hell. He's in the boot, unfortunately. He needs time. He hasn't ruled himself out of the season. Let's hope he can have a speed of recovery. Fab is making good progress, and is doing very, very well. What I want to know is, when is Fabian Schär going to come back? Is there any latest on him? Is he going to come back in about a couple of weeks' time, in a month's time? Or is he out at the end of the season? You see, they don't tell us now at Newcastle United. They really, really don't. They just keep us under suspense. And that's typical Newcastle. It really, really is. And I'm sure he's asked about the takeover, which I'm going to come on to in a second. So go on, listen, look at his face. I could go on to Lee Ryder's page in a minute. So what I'll do, I'll look at all that. And just come on to the comments again. Where do you think we'll be if we got Jesse? I think it'll probably be probably mid-table. But then again, Steve Bruce doesn't like his attacking, doesn't he? Sort of thing. He'd probably make an defensive player. He'd probably make him run all over the pitch. But for me, I think it's been absolutely fantastic, Jesse Lingard. I mean, everyone thought that the career is going to be finished at Newcastle. At Man U. But he went to West Ham and he's proved every single one wrong. And even Davy Moyes. And credit to him, 8 goals. And I think it's 9 goals, 8 assists or something like that. He's been absolutely magnificent. And credit to him. Layla, start of the season in the Premier League, Rafinha or Souček, or you tell me others. Yeah, I mean, I think Souček's got to be up there for me. I think he's been pretty decent. And there's others as well. And for me, I think Souček, I think he's been really decent. And I just think, what else can I say? It's a hard one. There's so many to pick from. So many players to pick from. And if it was last season, I'd say ASM, to be fair. So, yeah, Steve, please stick a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. And I've got another stream later on for 8 o'clock tonight with a West Ham fan. And that should be fantastic. Please join us for that. Not to be missed. I want to get at least 50 people watching this live. At least. I want it rolling. You know what I mean? So let's go on to... Going to get Lee Ryder up. What he's been saying. Just want to get a share screen. No, don't like that one. And he's been asked about Davy Moyes. There you go. He's asked about Moyes on Bruce. So it's what Davy Moyes have to say about Stevie Bruce. He says, it's a tough game. I think Steve has done a good job and has done what he's been asked. He's been really good support from his owner in difficult times. And because of that, I think you see Newcastle staying up when many people thought there should be changes. Well, obviously, Davy Moyes, as much as I respect him, hadn't really done his homework, had he? Honestly. Does he not know that they only won 3 games in 23? Does he not know that? Do you see? All these people, bigger up Steve Bruce, saying he's done a wonderful job. If he was that great, why is he not being linked with the England under-21 job? I think he'd be perfect for that, just to get him out of the club, you know? And also, why is he not being linked with a top 6 club if he thinks he's that great? Don't be Gabbo Bonhor, please, David. You're better than that, mate. Yeah? So, with that, and I've read that as well. So, I just don't understand why people... Let's come out here and see things like that. But it's a huge game tomorrow. Whatever happens next season, end of the season, I meant to say, what happened at the end of the season, Steve Bruce has to be sacked. Simple as that. And then Lee Ryder, again on Davy Moyes, is asked about Champions League contenders. Moyes said, the position we're in is terrific. Wish it was there as well, man. But there are an awful lot of good teams behind us, and we all take this game against Newcastle for what it is. There you go. Davy Moyes is talking sense. And I'm sure Steve Bruce has asked about the takeover, right? And he's basically saying that he knows absolutely nothing about it. He can't comment. He doesn't know anything about it. All he's concentrating on is for West Ham United on the Saturday's game. And just got this one up as well. Apparently, he's asked about injuries, talked about Fraser, and we talked about the takeover. And this is worth grabbing on as well. He was asked about the press conference as well. And this is what he said. He's basically saying that Toon is ready to stay on. So Steve Bruce, he's going to wants to stay. But at the end of the day, he's going to be limited budget for Steve Bruce. So he's got a limited budget apparently. So that's no surprise because of the takeover sort of thing. But I want a clean start. I really do. Because at the minute, the club's a joke. It really is. I've got Sean here. How are you today, John? Sean, I'm absolutely fine. I believe it's your first time you come on my channel. Welcome aboard. And I'll be back on 8 o'clock tonight as well. So please join us for that as well. We're West Ham fans, asking some questions. And he'd be quite happy to ask you that sort of thing, you know. But yeah, we've got some, like I said, 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. I've got to work tomorrow, so I'll probably get back about 12 o'clock to do me live watch along as well. So please check out for that. And Paul ToonView is going to join us for that. So for me personally, I thought Steve Bruce again had it easy. There's no tough questions yet again. And the Ryan Fraser situation for me, he needs to get that sorted out very quickly because at the minute, I think Ryan Fraser is taking the ultimate mick. Whether he's injured or not, he's just taking the ultimate mick for me. and I want to see the best Ryan Fraser on that pitch. Tactically, for me, I want to see a 4-2-3-1. Whether that'll happen, I just don't know. Probably not. It probably stick to the same players, same formation. Jake Murphy has to play right wing back, and Domit will have to play left wing back as well. But for me, I like to see him get forward a bit more. I like to see John Joe Shelby dropped. I want to see Joe Willett coming in with Longshore Longstaff and Miron, and I'll play ASM Callum Wilson. So, yeah, if you like the videos, if you please stick a like on it, subscribe if you are new. I think I covered everything what I have to say on the press conference reaction. Next week, I'm going to try and get a guest on my press conference reaction as well. So, anyone to join us, please let us know. And I'll be back at 8 o'clock for a live stream with a West Ham fan. And it should be fantastic, and I can't wait for that. I'm going to spam it up on Twitter, on social media, get as many people as I can on my chat, and it would be fantastic. So thanks for joining us, guys, and see you in about an hour's time. Until then, take it steady. So.